Crash Course in Romance has been an entertaining weekly watch since its premiere on Netflix earlier this year. Viewers couldn't have asked for a more engaging, compelling, and thrilling drama, mixed with a healthy dose of romance, comedy, and suspense. Not only has it been entertaining, but it also highlighted some societal issues, especially the pressure students go through to get into universities. Episode 14 of this incredible drama titled, Find the Unique Solution, left most of us anxious and excited for the grand finale weekend. Finally, Chi-yeol has seen through Dong-Hui. Hae-Ya's elusive mother finally made an appearance and Sun-Jae finally let the cat out of the bag. We might not know everything that might happen in the grand finale as there was no preview at the end of episode 14, but we can surely put the pieces together with all we've seen in the drama so far. That's why today, I'm going to talk about what could happen in episode 15 of Crash Course in Romance. Make sure to watch to the end for a review, recap, explanation, and predictions for the grand finale. But first, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell for all things K-drama. Episode 14 sure had most of us grabbing our non-existent pearls. How could Dong-Hui be so cruel and unfeeling? Hae-Ya caught Dong-Hui in the act of trying to harm Haeng-Seon. She had walked home that night after meeting with Sun-Jae's mother, just to see Dong-Hui in his killer attire trying to hurt her mom. When Dong-Hui noticed her presence, he took her home and tied her up. Maybe, he had planned to kill her or use her to lure Haeng-Seon to her death. But fortunately and not so fortunately, Hae-Ya escaped but was hit by a car in the process. To mask his trail, Dong-Hui leaves a suicide note on Hae-Ya's phone, derailing the police into thinking she had attempted suicide. But then, we have to commend Hae-Ya. As a teenager, she really did put on a fight. Hopefully, she will pull through. What an unfortunate time for her biological mother to show up. She called Haeng-Seon irresponsible and blamed her for Hae-Ya's condition, which frustrated me. Remember, this is a woman who had abandoned her little child at her mother's door. What's more, she's indirectly responsible for her mother's death. Young-sun had run after her when she abandoned Hae-Ya at her doorstep and was hit by a car. No matter her situation, she's so selfish that she hadn't checked on her daughter all these years, forcing Haeng-Seon to give up her dreams and life, just to take up her abandoned responsibility. And yet, she has the gut to call her irresponsible. After learning that Hae-Ya might have attempted suicide because of the leaked exam, Sun-Jae attempted to kill himself. He blamed himself for Hae-Ya's condition and almost leaped from the school's rooftop. Luckily, Dong-Hui was in time to stop him. Seo-jin almost destroyed her son. She's far gone that she secretly wished that Hae-Ya wouldn't pull through. After Dong-Hui talked sense into Sun-Jae, and after learning that Hae-Ya flaked the midterms by submitting an empty sheet, Sun-Jae went to Jong-ryol, the homeroom teacher, and confessed. This must have been liberating and difficult for him as he had to implicate his mother. But this could be the push the family needs. Earlier in the episode, we can see that Seo-jin realizes that she's lost her way. She made this admission to her estranged husband, Mr. Lee. And we can see Sun-Jae pleading with his father on the phone to help his mother. This situation could end up uniting them. Then Soo-hui. Why does she thrive on others' misfortune? She has finally realized that all is not well with her precious daughter. Soo-ae has been psychologically distressed for a while now due to the pressure of being the best. It got so bad to the point of seeing herself as a monster as she hallucinates about killing Hae-Ya, who she thinks is her major opponent. She finally got her mother's attention when she declared that it could have been her and Hae-Ya's condition, as they all think she had attempted suicide. This means that she might have considered suicide as her condition worsened. In this trying time, I can finally see how Jae-woo and Young-ju could work. She knows him the best and is there for him. He doesn't have to be who he's not with her. Then Dong-Hui. How did Dong-Hui go from having the viewers' hearts to the most hated villain? I'll tell you how. When he killed those students, Mr. G, and made an attempt on Haeng-Seon and Hae-Ya's lives. As humans, we are all bound to lose our ways sometimes. Dong-Hui had no right to kill those students despite their shortcomings. They might have grown to change their ways or not, but they weren't given a chance. Understandably, he had a traumatic childhood. His mother wasn't the best of mothers as she put academic excellence over her children's welfare. I guess this is one of the many morals of the drama. Parents should minimize the amount of pressure they put on their children for excellence. They should think about its long-time cost. Dong-Hui had killed his mother as a teenager. I think this is where the judiciary system failed society. Had he been convicted of his crime, he wouldn't have gone on to be a murdering member of society and those kids would have still been alive. Chi-yeol caught him in his lie about the math camp. He finally realized that Dong-Hui isn't what he seems to be when he was questioned by the police. He learned that he was a constant factor in all the murders and the suspected murderer has a calloused forefinger due to constantly pulling a string. After he fired Dong-Hui, Dong-Hui went home and lost his cool. This was when what the viewers had suspected was revealed. Dong-Hui is Jong Soo-hyun's younger brother. And just as we had suspected, he had changed his identity and approached Chi-yeol because of his late sister's belief in him. After thinking it through, Dong-Hui visits Chi-yeol once again and begged for forgiveness. And of course, Chi-yeol forgave him. Maybe, Dong-Hui is now out to get Chi-yeol, as he was extremely mad after he was fired by him, citing everything he had done for him. It could be that he'll try to get back into Chi-yeol's good graces, which is highly unlikely as his face tells a different story as he walked out of his apartment. I believe Chi-yeol now suspects Dong-Hui as he secretly followed him to his apartment. He also confirmed that he has a calloused forefinger by shaking his hand. And to crown it all, he discovered the reddish-brown ink which was found on Hae-Ya's palm. Come to think of it, he must know by now that Dong-Hui has something to do with Hae-Ya's condition. The accident happened in Dong-Hui's neighborhood. The episode ends as Chi-yeol tells Haeng-Seon of his suspicions. As there was no preview for the next episode, we can only predict and speculate. Maybe, Dong-Hui will go all out for his final shenanigan and his target will be Chi-yeol. He might feel betrayed by him as he no longer dreams of his late sister. But as it stands, Chi-yeol already knows his true identity. So inasmuch as most viewers fear for him, I believe Dong-Hui will not succeed. Chi-yeol and Haeng-Seon are bound to take their suspicions to the police and Detective Song will finally put the pieces together. Sun-Jae might go through a tough time as the students and their mothers find out about the leaked paper. Hopefully, Hae-Ya will wake up in time to be there for him. We still don't know why Hae-Ya's mom came back into the picture. She might want to take Hae-Ya away when she gets better, which will devastate Haeng-Seon. Hae-Ya might wake up in time to identify Dong-Hui as her assailant. Dong-Hui will finally face the consequences of his actions. Although I feel he might get some people to feel sorry for him due to his traumatic childhood. Chi-yeol and Haeng-Seon will finally have the peace and happy ending they deserve. Maybe, we could have more than 2 happy endings. Do you agree with this prediction? How do you think it will end? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to this channel for all this drama. Thanks for watching, bye.